Alrighty. I think there might have been a big gap at the front of this one, but that's okay. I got my new N64 controller, and I also got a thing to hook the Ethernet into my laptop to up my speed a little bit, so, or make it more stable at least. So hopefully I can improve the quality of the stream like that. I changed the... Let me just have a look at it real quick. It does look a little better, I think, anyway. Maybe not, I don't know. I changed the quality of it down to, you know, a standard resolution. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I changed it to a 4:3 resolution natively in the recording software instead of having it set at widescreen and then putting out another widescreen signal with black bars, which makes no sense. Did I talk to her here? Moldy cheese. I did not. I don't remember this one. It's been a few days, so I have to remember how to play this game. I had some stuff going on. She washes her hair with baked beans. I like a woman that washes her hair with baked beans. And she gets her clothes from Saggy Maggie's boutique. A fine, respectable dealer. Whoops. I was writing all these down because I feel like they're going to be important at some point. So we've already been there. I gotta like take stock on everything that I've done because I can't remember. I shouldn't have had a multiple day break, but I didn't have a choice. Well, I did have a choice, I'm a liar. Oh, look at this new puzzle. Let's see where this place is at. Oh! I have absolutely no idea how to get there at this point. It's been too long for me to remember. I think it's... I might be able to find it. Actually, I think I do know how to get there. I had to think about it for a minute. I think it's in here. No, this is... Is this the place with the hole in the roof? Yeah. This is not where I want to be. This new N64 controller is not too bad. The other one had a problem with the stick leaning to the side. This one's kind of like a little more reasonable. The stick feels a little loose or something, but actually it might be leaning to the right now. No, it's not leaning. I will say my other N64 controller is kind of like a off-brand type controller. And it actually feels significantly better than this one. Like, the weight of it is a lot better, and the buttons feel a lot better. This is an official N64 controller, and I have to say it feels quite a bit worse, honestly. But what can you do? Is there like a place to stand for this? I was wondering that last time I came here. Also, apparently I was wrong about knowing the way into that place. I think there's actually a spot above that pipe that I didn't go in. I don't think I'm actually that far from the end of this game. I mean, I've only done 4 worlds, so I think there's like 8 or 9 or something maybe. So that's not undoable. I think it's up here, now that I don't know how I didn't find that puzzle thing before. Yeah, here it is. Last time I streamed it, I played this world that if you watched it, you will hate the stream and also me because I died about 4 times and had to do the entire thing over again. Because I suck. And I wouldn't be that surprised if I accidentally do something similar today. Whoa. That was more of a jump than I expected. And I did not pay attention to what they were talking about at the beginning, so that was an accident. But anyway, I brought it back. I wanted to finish the game. I said I just have been busy. College semester starting. All that jazz. Yeah. So, haven't had time to mess with this the past few days, but now I'm kind of gotten settled into the semester and everything, and figured out the online utilities I'm using and whatnot. I have a little more time to do this. I'm gonna kill myself trying to get this stupid note. I just missed another one. And another one. Oh my god. That thing is huge. Can I come in here? Let me go back and get these notes. That was stupid. I'm gonna get to the end and be wondering where they are if I don't get them now. Darn it. I don't know why I'm so bad at controlling this. Just swim around it in circles. Pick it up. Where is it? There it is. It was a little farther away than I thought. Oh, about to run out of air. Whew. Okay, going back. Let's go see Clanker again. He talked to me like he wasn't such a bad guy, but he looks pretty dangerous. I don't feel like I should trust him with a face like that, but let me go near him and see what he does. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's not bothering me. That's nice of him. It doesn't really look like he can move, so I guess if he wanted to, he couldn't bother me. Let's go this way for a minute. There's a free life on a platform I can't get to yet. Looks like there might be a way to it over here. Hello. Hello. 2 hits in there. Did it actually hurt him? Wow, it did. Can't go in there. So that was a big sack of pointless. Does that thing's eyes follow you around the room? No, I guess they're just put on in such a way that they look like they do. Okay, let's try this. What's in here? There's one of what's his face's skulls. Booga Booga Man. I can't remember his name. Mumbo? I think that's his name. Trying to think about what I could talk about. I suppose, as somebody who hasn't played all the... By the way, this is going to be a short stream. I just wanted to test out to make sure that that this Ethernet thing was going to work correctly and whatnot. So I may randomly just take off at some point. I'll probably come back a little bit later because I actually do want to do, you know, a full-length stream and get a little farther in this game. Because I was originally trying to do it, I still am trying to do it to get the, this is gonna hurt. Nope, we're okay, over the water. I was originally doing it, and I'm still doing it, as I just said, to get the gaming challenges for my video game list. So, there's 50 that need to be played by the end of the year, which is a lot, and I don't know why I did that, knowing that I'm going to have to go to school and stuff and not have time to do it probably, but I still wanted to try. 50 games is not that many, at least it doesn't seem like a lot to me. But we will certainly see what happens. This one has taken longer than I expected it to, honestly. Thought it would probably be like 2 or 3 days. I was going to say earlier, I suppose, if I wanted to talk to something that would keep, you know, be worth listening to, maybe, depending on what you know, think about my opinion anyway, which is probably not much. But, oh. Fight us you must. Okay. Why do they sound like snakes? They look like crabs. I was just going to say I could talk about my opinion of this game, which, I mean, you know, whatever. It's certainly a classic. I mean, I know people probably have strong opinions about it or whatever. I've kind of talked about it a little bit. I mean, I'm not really a platformer guy normally. My experience with 3D Rare is really just Conker's Bad Fur Day, which isn't even like a standard Rare experience. It's kind of a specialized, you know, thing. Oh, they're talking like that because they're scary mutant boys. But anyway, I don't think, you know, there's nothing wrong with this game so far. I'm having fun with it. I think it's probably earned its reputation as being one of the better 3D platformers. 3D platformers usually don't work out so good, just ask Sonic the Hedgehog. But this one's not bad. It's slow enough. Oh my Jesus Christ, I'm literally about to say it's slow enough that you can control it easily, and I'm walking off this pipe like 5 times. But that's more the N64 controller's fault than the game itself. The music has been good from what I've heard of it. It sounds pretty fitting to the genre and the art style of the game and everything. It's kind of like wacky and cartoony and whatnot. Yeah, writing has been not very good, but it's a platformer and it's just supposed to be fun. It's not like telling a serious story or anything, so kind of silly to, you know, complain about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my opinion of it has been that it's been pretty much just fine. I don't think it's... I would say that if you haven't played this game, based on what I've played of it so far, it's certainly worth playing, and I've had fun with it. I don't think that, personally for me, it's one of the, you know, something that would be on a list of my greatest games ever made or whatever. I think it would probably be, if it was, it would be probably kind of low down the list, again, based on what I've seen of it so far. But, I mean, you know, taken in its time period, maybe it was a lot more enthralling. But it is still fun. I'm having fun. And I would encourage you, I guess, especially if you're not playing it for any particular reason other than just to have fun, play it the way I've been playing it, and try not to look up the locations of things and stuff like that, because that is really kind of a way to, I don't know, the game seems to me to be about exploration and playing with your surroundings and trying to figure out the puzzles and stuff like that. If you just look up all that, you're probably going to lose a lot of the experience compared to just going at it of your own volition and trying to figure stuff out. Which, as you can see as I'm talking, I mean, I have no idea, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing or anything. I'm just looking around, exploring the caves, doing the jumps, you know, whatever. That's pretty much all you need to do. I did get stumped by one little challenge. Whoopsie daisy. I got a little bit confused by this one. It was in the last episode with the there's like a Christmas tree and snow and stuff, and his tail goes up sometimes and down other times. I was confused about what I was supposed to be doing. I thought I was supposed to hit this button with this certain attack, and it was really hard and wasn't working correctly. And it ended up being that you had to hit it with this egg shooting thing like 2 or 3 times, and the game doesn't really indicate properly that it's doing anything when you do it. So I would say that was probably the only time during this game that I felt like looking up something was probably justified, or, you know, wouldn't be a big deal if you wanted to do that. There we go, finally, Jesus. But obviously if you play games like that anyway, just do it. I mean, don't let me tell you what to do, but I think that anybody will have more fun if they try to play something blind first, and then, you know, if you look up stuff when you get stuck or whatever, that's just a way to keep yourself from wasting time, so that's perfectly acceptable. But anyway, it's a fine game. I'd recommend it. I certainly can't off the top of my head, or otherwise I'm about to die. I can't off the top of my head or otherwise tell you a 3D platform that's, you know, worth your time more than this. So if you have any interest in this genre, then I would recommend just trying this. I can't tell you anything better, certainly. I personally like Conker's Bad Fur Day a little bit better, I think, but Conker's Bad Fur Day is a lot of the appeal is in the writing and the jokes and everything, and the music. Not so much in the gameplay is pretty much about the same as this, or maybe actually a little worse. The controls in this are pretty fluid. Anyway, I talked about that for way too long. And I don't know what to do. So, this looks like this guy has a giant hunk out of his side. Yeah, I suppose I've talked about all I can talk, so about anything in particular. Oh, he's got a hole in his head. This looks like something that can be entered. Nope. It cannot be entered, okay. I was wrong about that. Did I already go in? I don't think I already went in this hole over here. There's gotta be more, there's gotta be another area besides this one. I think there might be a hole in the floor too. Did I go in here? I went in here. This is where I got that jigsaw piece. Oh, here's a hole. Here's a pipe or something. Let's go through this. Oh. There's all kinds of music notes in here. I hope this lets out on the other side. Okay, there we go. Good. Don't want to drown to death. I don't want to die at all, if possible, because unfortunately, Banjo-Kazooie, while mostly being a pretty forgiving game, has got old school game mechanics and makes you start the whole level over when you die, so that's not much fun. I don't mind it in most games. Yeah, this game is a little frustrating because the levels take so long to find all this stuff in. I think I may be making a horrible mistake right now. Again, I hope I don't drown to death. I feel like there's probably something I can get in this world that will make me able to stay. Whoa! There's a bubble right there. Give me that baby. Alrighty. Oh wow, thank you. You're a nice guy. He just walks around blowing out bubbles for people who can't breathe underwater. That's quite kind of him. Yeah, after I beat this game, I'd like to continue streaming stuff for the gaming challenges over on my video game list, but I will have to just see what it looks like, because my internet's not so great. With this Ethernet cord thing, I can get a little bit better, you know, a more constant frame rate, which helps. I mean, not frame rate, a more constant internet connection without it going up and down and fluctuating as much. So that will probably help a lot as far as getting better quality. And I wouldn't hold your breath, but I'm attempting to maybe do something to get my internet service provider to give me a little better service or something, but I doubt that will amount to anything, so. But I'll certainly try. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, you just had to do it 3 times. Again, that was a situation where the game could be a little bit more clear, I think, with whether or not what I'm doing is actually, like, affecting anything. I mean, it was giving me a little ding-dong sound, but it wasn't real obvious to me that, I thought, I don't know, whatever. You can only criticize so much, I guess. I mean, I figured it out. I didn't need a guide. So there was a jigsaw on his back. And now he's raised up where we can get to higher areas. I'll attempt to finish this area before I have to turn off my stream for a little bit, but I don't think it's going to happen. If I do have to turn it off for a little bit, I'll just come back a bit later. Not a big deal. At least not a big deal to me. And I highly doubt it's a big deal to anybody out there, so... Oh, he's going up and down when he breathes, I guess. There's our jigsaw piece. Oops, oops, oops. No, 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 Kazooie. Good job. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, there's that. Good stuff. 3. Let's see what's going on up here. Yeah, here's a place to jump to. Oof. Now our question is how to get inside that cage right there. Looks like it's probably based on these... Oh. Yep. There's the dinging. So that's something to know if you play this game. If you hear a little bring, bring sound when you do something, you're probably on the right track. Probably just need to do it a couple more times, even if it doesn't seem to be affecting anything. This is not going to work. Oof. Let's see here. Wasn't there a... Wait, that doesn't even... That didn't affect any of this stuff. Oh, here we go. It did help a little bit right here. Because I can come out here and run up this and jump over there. And then get out of the heckin' way. Oh, there we go. I got my thing back. Where does this go? Can I climb that? Yep. We're making progress, boys and girls. There's a skull. Oh! Slid right off. Okie doke. That's all she wrote there. Oh, you know what? I think I gotta I think I gotta pound this guy's blowhole. I just have a feeling. That was not the case, although I just saw that lid fly off there. You know what, maybe I need to ride it. Wow, that was very well timed. Okay, let's go down this path. Pounding his blowhole did not do much for me. This official controller is actually much harder to use than the one that I already had, so I may switch back in the near future. I expected this would be my new first player controller, and the other one, you know, I would relegate to the stanky 2-player controller. But I'm starting to think this one might be my 2-player controller. And they can't complain because it's an official controller. Maybe I'll trick people that way. And be like, can I go under this when that thing goes up? Yep. Maybe I'll trick people that way and be like, I'll use this crappy, you know, third-party controller, and you can have this nice official OEM N64 controller. That looks like the way out. Let's see if we can get through here without being made into Banjo stew. Oof. Why does this fish have giant blades? Oh yeah, that's right, he's like a trash compactor. Or whatever. Seems to be a trash destroyer. I can't... One of these is closer than the other one. That one is, I think. Yeah. Okay. 4 left, and we still gotta find those little... I don't know why I have the desire to call them Jizo statues. I know that's not what they are. Those little colored doohickeys. colored doodads. I think you might have to do this in order. Well, we've got a green one here. There we go. You do indeed have to do them in order. Got a little green one here. Got to get close enough to the water to not screw it up. Shoot. That did not succeed. Let's try this again. Ugh. And next green one. Oh no, they go back into the... They go into the water and then come back out. How am I supposed to do that? Don't womp 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 me. How are you supposed... Oh, some of them are partially in the water, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. I think I can probably do this, maybe. Possibly. Whoops. That was not a good start. Whoops. That was also not a good start. That was also not a good start because I'm going the wrong way. That's okay. Maybe it won't be so bad. Ooh, okay. This way. Uh-oh. Where's the next one at? Aha. Right here. Shoot. Banjo. Oof. Okay. Man. Controls really fight you sometimes. Either that or it's my inexpertise fighting me. There is no way I'm going to win this right now. It's going to be close if I do. No, I'm not going to do it. 2, 1. Ooh, right there. That's okay. Just have to figure out how to get back up there so I can do round 2. Let's see. Well, there's a path right there. It's got a bunch of weird tendrils in it. Let's, there's a path over there too. Okay, let's go. First let's get this because I'm going to forget about it. You know what, let's just screw this room for a minute and go explore the other rooms and then we'll come back. Oh, shoot, I didn't think it was going to go to a whole new area. Oh, it pooped me back out. I didn't want that. Oh, you can go right back in. Okay. Through the gills. How about that? Fake gills. Is there one on the other side too, I wonder? I can't see. Okay. No, there is not. Okay. Let's go back the way we came then. Whoop. Don't think you can hurt those. I think you can just go by them. Okie dokie. These guys are not much threat. Which is fine. I had quite enough threats. Okay. I'm gonna slide off this. Yep. Let's get Kazooie out to do her job. Running around on things. Very fast. It has been a success. How to get this skull though, I don't know. Let's see. Ah, there's a way in here from above. Have to come back and get that. I don't think I can get back to the flying pad from here. May as well go ahead and pick up this health while I'm here. Cool. That's over with. I think my only option is to go out through the gills and come back through the top again. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. Pretty sure once you dive into the water you've only got one option. If finish the thing or leave. I imagine it'll probably raise the water or something, I don't know. We'll certainly find out. Whoops. Alrighty. As I mentioned earlier, I'll probably have to shut off my stream randomly here. It'll be a short one, and then I'll probably come back and do more later. Let's see if I can do this. Ooh. Everything's fine. That was some MLG Banjo-Kazooie right there. That is the incorrect direction, my friend, but maybe it will work out, because it'll get me a little bit lower. Okay, there's that. Whoops. No, that's okay, actually. Worse things have happened. Basically going in the right direction. Go over here. I'm not gonna make it again. Because I'm being an idiot. I'm screwed. Alright, I'm just going back out the hills again and coming back. I messed up too much. Yeah. You'll make womp womp sounds at me, I know what I did. Alright, let's try this again. And not suck this time. Is what I'm thinking. Alrighty, let's try to run through this again. Very dangerous and stupid. Ooh, not too bad actually. Maybe that's easier than it looks. It looks difficult and I'm the one who's doing it. But it works every time, so it must be... Well, it's only been 2 times, but... Okay. Cool. Save some time there. Let's try to do this without messing up. Good job. Me. Thank you, me. Let's try this. Go up under here. Up here. Through these. And now we go down through this one. And look how much time we have. 3rd time really is the charm, fellas. How abouty? How belty thatty? And the water did in fact raise. I was not wrong about that. That's handy. Whoops. There's our jigsaw piece. Jiggy. Alrighty, let me see if I can... There's a hole up there. And we didn't actually go over here, so let me... Whoops. Okay, that's fine. I didn't mean to do that, but... Let's see where this goes real quick. Just right here. It might actually go out. Where does this go? Oh! There's one of our... Pizzo boys. Rainbow guys. Anteater fellas. Yep, it just dumps you back out. Okay, let's go back in. So our next objective will be to go in that big hole up on the top. And see where that goes. Looks like it just goes back outside. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh no, this is a different one. Why are they so fast? Holy cow. This seems slightly dangerous. Oh, you know what? You're supposed to just run straight through. Whoop, still got hit. But they're going in such a way that it looks like there's sort of a pattern. I'm not sure how to do that backwards. I don't think you can. This seems like I'm gonna get cut up pretty bad on the way back, but let's give it a shot, I guess. Let me watch it for a second, actually. Whoops, not that way. Yeah, the pattern is going the other direction. I'm starting to have a bad feeling I was supposed to turn this off somehow before coming in here. Oh dear God. I ran through the holes for a second. Whoa, okay, that was alright. Oh, hey, look at this. There's literally a thing right here that was supposed to help me get through here. Wow. Whoops. Right C button. I guess that's what those, Yep, that's what uses the gold feathers. I already have a full thing. Go ahead and fill me up, though. Thank you, sir. That's all the moves he has to teach. I think I've gotten everything inside the fish now. I really wish I would have noticed that molehill before I went all the way back in there and wasted all that health, but that's okay. I can't remember where we decided that hole goes. Back outside? I went through here just a minute ago, but I can't remember. Oh, you know what? It goes to this room with the slippery walls. Yep. Forgot all about this. I still don't know how to get that. Oh, you know what? I do know how to get that skull. Maybe. Maybe I don't, actually. I don't know. I have a theory. Because there's that cave above. And let me see, there's one out here. My camera's stuck. There we go. What do we got over here? Got a hole that goes up. That's the one we fell through. We don't have a hole that goes around. So that's not much help. Maybe you don't need to get up there. I mean, I need to get that token, I guess, but... Let me go back this way for a minute. Can you... I missed. That was stupid. Let me try that one more time. This thing is so hard to aim. Nope. Apparently you cannot hit that. Okay, well that was not a useful use of my health. Just to ensure I don't die and have to start over, I'll go back into this room one more time. And get those health things laying on the ground. Or on the bottom of the water. Actually, let me look at this room while I'm in here again, as well. Oh, hello, one watching. You know what? Maybe if he opens his mouth. There's that hole. How do you get up there? Let's see. It looks like it falls in from above. Bad chance of finding out where, though. Let me look outside. I don't remember there being a hole there. But I may as well. Already gone down there. So let's go back out. Get back up on the fish for a minute. Okay, the hole we fell in was right there. What if I slam him in the eyeballs? You think that would be rude? He didn't really seem to mind. So, he also didn't open his mouth. Okay. Well, that didn't help at all. Oh, wait a minute. What about over here on this side? Where's this fin lead? Is it near anything that it would help me with? No, not at all. So that was not helpful. Okay. Let's see. What have I got left? I've got 13 notes and 2 jiggies and those 2 honeycombs. I don't see, well, you can't see stuff at a distance in this room anyway, or in any room, because the draw distance is low on the N64. I already went across those. Let's go back in the room that this all started in and see if I missed something. It's very possible that I did. Done. There we go. Okay, let's go up here for a minute. Oh, alrighty. Gotta run. Stream will continue later, literally from this exact spot. So, be back in the nearish future. I guess this is a 0.5